I'm sitting here with the owners of Pasion restaurant in downtown Albuquerque with the owners, Monica and Elvis. Howdy. Hi. So tell us about Pasion.
Pasion Latin Fusion. You know what? I always start off by saying the fact that I co-own with my lovely hubby, Elvis Bencomo, and our brother-in-law. So we try to keep it all in the family. We've been open for about 2 months now. Things are going great. And I wish I could take more credit, but he's the one who actually came up with the whole concept and everything. And I'll let you break that down.
The concept developed when I was in culinary school at CNM. And we got an assignment for creating our own restaurant along with the menu and what your business plan was. So I was fortunate enough to have created that, and I did call it Pasion. I didn't have the Latin fusion yet because I wasn't sure of what I wanted, what direction my cuisine was going to take. And once I got a word of this place being available, I took it and I sat down and thought about it for about 2 months, making sure everything was going to be perfect with what I wanted to do. And Latin fusion was born. That's the direction I wanted to take my cuisine, and I wanted it to be an expert at it, and that's how the Pasion Latin Fusion was started.
Wow, that's a great story to start, you know, great story. So, what is your signature dish?
Our signature dishes here at Pasion, I would like to say, are banana chip breaded fish tacos. And we also have our plantain dough empanadas. Those are flourless, so people who try to stay away from flour, those are very plentiful. And then we also have a lot of vegetarian. These two are included if you like to eat fish. And Pasion to me is what I cook with in the kitchen, so you can pretty much kind of taste it and everything. And I hope you can see it in what we did with our business.
And I always love to tell our guests this, that he truly is passionate about his food. It's not just, I think I'll be a chef. No, he loves this. For any wedding anniversary, we have one coming up, by the way, just let you know. He always asks for something related to the culinary arts. If we go to the library, he's always getting something related to cooking. So he's like an obsessed mad scientist, and he'll go to bed with his big, what's the black book?
It's a Latin evolution book, which is what I want to do. Is I want to continue that Latin evolution, which is the culinary food trend that's going on in America. And what we try to do is we take traditional dishes and ingredients found throughout Latin America, and we fuse them with techniques and use different cultures, fuse them together to make something unique, but that's still very related to Latin America.
Yes, and that's the first thing that people ask me when they come in the door, especially since we've only been open for 2 months, is what is this place about? And it's pretty much ingrained, seared into my brain. He just wanted to bring something new and unique to Albuquerque, not like everything else. Not to say there's anything wrong with traditional New Mexican cuisine, but we really wanted to step outside of the box and bring something fresh to Albuquerque. So everything made here is fresh, and like he said, he just uses together different ingredients and cultures found throughout Latin America, and then on top of that, he puts his own little modern flair on it. So it's not super traditional, but you still get some of the New Mexican flavors mixed with, Cuban, Argentinian, Nicaraguan, Puerto Rican, you name it, topped with his own little modern twist. So it's very unique and interesting. You've tried the food. How would you describe it?
Absolutely mouth-watering deliciousness all the time.
My mouth is watering right now by staring at the food, so I'm trying to look at you guys. Yeah.
So, we have some very interesting, for example, you talked about the pickled tomatoes.
Yeah.
Usually we see slaw and fish tacos, but you, like you said, you add a little twist to yours.
Yeah, this is more of a southern Baja California style, which is in Mexico. Usually having fried fish and a little bit of vegetable cabbage. But what I like to do is avocado just goes so naturally good with the fish, and the chipotle sauce just gives it a little kick. And then you have a little bit of zestiness with the pickled cabbage. And we pickle our cabbage here ourselves. And over here we have our plantain dough empanadas with a re-roasted chili escabeche. And escabeche is usually a form of pickling. But what I've done is you have that tanginess of the vinegar, which I use sherry vinegar, and a little bit of honey. So you get you have your cheese in the empanada that mixes with the vinegriness of the sherry vinegar, and then the honey to mix everything all together.
Wow. So it seems like you definitely have captured a niche here in Albuquerque. You can actually say you really are one of a kind restaurant. You know, what are your hours? When are you open?
We're open Monday through Saturday. Mondays we're only open for lunch right now, 11 a.m. to 2:30, and Tuesday through Saturday we do lunch as well, but we also do dinner 5 to 8:30 p.m. And we are working on our beer and wine, so
we will have that soon. I promise you guys. I get the calls, I get the emails. We will have it soon, so that you can have a tasty beer with these delicious tacos, or a nice glass of Merlot with your pavo adobo. It's coming. And another thing I really want to mention is the fact that he makes his sauces from scratch, and the sauce on these pork tacos, I just eat it out of the bowl, out of the bottle. It's that good. And I'm really proud of him because he busts his nalgas here, to make sure that the public, that our guests are getting the freshest, most delicious food possible. So, yeah.
Good job. This is great. Any last thoughts that you want to share?
What we try to do here at Pasion is we try to have representatives of the cultures here. Over here in the back, we have our great meal. It's just a blend of all of Latin America, and it's what we try to do with our food. And we make our own fresh waters, like we have over here, which is a margarita. It's a virgin margarita. And we make beer, we make licuado, we'll make fresh seasonal drinks with fruits. And then we also have our imported drinks, like the Coca-Cola bottle from Mexico.
And I really want to mention our dessert. I'm not sure, have you had a chance to try our bread pudding yet?
Not yet.
Okay, we should have made that. But we make a really good, or he makes a really good Azteca bread pudding con cajeta. And he bakes the bread pudding fresh with some breadcrumbs inside of there, topped with some cajeta, which is similar to a caramel, topped with some ice cream, and then a hint of red chili. And people are somewhat scared when they hear red chili. They're like, chili, my dessert, what's that about? But it's so subtle and it's so tasty so we'll have to try that. It's super good.
Looking forward to it. Well, it's been a pleasure to sit down and talk with you and learn more about Pasion Fusion. And everything over here looks delicious, so let's dig in.
Yes!